Okay. Chest rockets. Got it. Let's go. Boom.
Is that a boob joke?
No, that was just, that's how that episode's gonna start.
Oh, that
Nice.
that was not a.
Well done.
I'm saving it.
Oh, good jump. Oh, good
What
jump.
was that?
Should I just over-encourage you? Oh, nice jump. Nice. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very
No,
nice.
I'm.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Whoa.
that was close. Good. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, no. Oh, very nicely done.
No, actually, no. I'm like the one guy in the world apparently who responds better to harsh criticisms than actual
Well,
encouragement.
That's pretty distracting, though. Every move you're making is just being
Well
commented
done.
on.
Well done. No, if you really want to make it so that I'll like be doing better, you just kind of look at me and you get that like real dead eye look, and you're just like, you could do better than this. And that's it.
Is that what your dad did to you? Or did he just
A
look?
little bit.
No, that's not true at all. Your dad never once looked at you and said and was disappointed in you, because he was always like, BLANK!
Like,
You stupid son of a... He would never say that, because that's terrible. But
probably not.
he might call you a bastard.
Probably would. Another one of those thingies.
But to be fair, your dad is actually super nice. So I
Yeah.
definitely
Tell them about you and my dad.
you. Do we have a thing?
I don't know, dude.
No, your dad is super cool. I mean, oh no, the best. Okay, this is totally ridiculous that I was just about to say this is the best thing about your dad. But one of the funniest things about your dad is his obsession with Far Cry 2. That is one of the weirdest things. He has played that game for. I mean, would I be wrong in saying that he's probably played that game for 1,000 hours?
You would not be
I
wrong.
don't think I would be wrong. He started playing it. Like
after
kind of
it was a thing.
It was. I mean, it had been out. Not like he was way late to it or something. But I mean, sure. He was like, oh yeah, I'm playing Far Cry 2 or something, and I was like, not too far behind. This would have been years ago. Years. I'm talking 6 years ago or something.
That sounds about right.
I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating it. No, it could. I'm definitely exaggerating it. 6 years ago.
Oh, God.
This was years ago.
No, it would have been.
We could just look it up, but I don't have my phone on me right now. But anyway, this was years ago, and he would just continue to comment about how he was still playing Far Cry 2, and he just loved it so much, and he was playing through it again, and he was doing all, and it got to the point where I was then asking him, like, you still playing Far Cry 2? And he's like, yep, still playing it. And then I think he actually went back recently. He hadn't played it for a year or something.
A year.
And he went back and replayed it again. It's so great. It's just absolute commitment. It's a good game, and it's fun, and I liked it, but...
No, he has played Far Cry 2. I'm trying to think how many. I know of at least 4 playthroughs, and not just like
4, whatever. Try 40.
I mean, no, I can only think of 4. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty more, but I know of like 4, and not just like, oh yeah, playthroughs, like complete playthroughs. Like the way some people spend like hours doing a game, like my dad will do with like his one playthrough of
Far Cry.
And it's like his 3rd or 4th
It has
time.
nothing to do with playing a game for that amount of time. It's not that I think that his choice of Far Cry, but it just does seem a little random. People tend to spend hundreds and hundreds of hours on, I don't know, Skyrim or something, or I can't even really, but there will always be, I feel like there will almost always be somebody who spends that much time with a game. They are going to connect with it, and for your dad, it was just Far Cry 2.
Yeah,
it was a good.
Apparently, being a white guy in Africa taking out mercenaries
Whatever,
was like
you can choose. There's like 12 different characters you can choose from, right?
Are there?
It has no bearing on anything except what your arms look like in the game. I'm pretty sure. I was some like Irish dude, I think, when I played it.
I didn't even know that game. I actually never got into that game.
I like it. It's a good game. It just shouldn't have been called. It shouldn't have been called Far Cry. It had nothing to do with. Far Cry. it actually should have been called Jackal. That's what it should have been. That's what it should have been called, because that was the guy that you were hunting the whole time. Was Jackal? It should have been called Jackal. And then strangely enough, it actually would make more sense as a. Besides the fact that Jackal, the NES game, is all Jeep driving, it actually would make more sense if you said it was a sequel to Jackal, the NES game, than Far Cry, the whatever PC. Oh, that guy
just swallowed
ate
me.
you and killed you.
I got so wrapped up in our Jackally conversation.
So now that we've just fully reduced your father's life to Far Cry 2, there's a lot.
But no, he's a great guy.
There's a lot of great things about your dad. I just still laugh at. I will always laugh at the Far Cry 2 thing.
Man,
it's kind of a creepy. What was the other thing? What was the other? Oh, and the first thing I ever heard him say. This is in middle school, and he chaperoned a field trip to the zoo, and the first things that I hear him.
Wow! Oh, I'm sorry. You did a field trip to the zoo. Look how big my double boomerang
We've never
is!
done double boomerang?
No! I don't get any smaller, but the boomerang's like...
It's got
like
spikes on it and
teeth
everything?
and stuff. Like,
Oh god, it's got teeth.
It's gnarly!
Yeah, so we're at the zoo, and it's, we're like the elk or something?
It was like...
Elk or deer or something.
Yeah,
it was one of those types of
some kind
animals.
of horned, huntable
I think
animal.
it was elk because, I mean, deer can be pretty big, but elk are huge. And he's leaning up against the railing or something, and he kind of looks over at the group that I'm in, and he kind of looks at us, and he's like, it's kind of crazy how such a big animal has such tiny turds, don't you think? Like, what?
But it's also like,
Hi.
that was like the day we went to the zoo in middle school, and everything was pooping.
Yeah,
Like, we saw the telescoping rectum of a turkey.
Turkeys are pretty gross. And it's not like we were really... Somebody might be like, well, you weirdos, you were probably real. I mean, we're talking the turkey walking up to the fence, turning around, and then just crapping on the ground, and you kind of having no choice but to realize that you just watched a turkey poop.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like...
And we were 14, so we're like, ha 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 ha, you know?
And I feel like every time I go to the zoo, it's always like animals doing the same thing that day.
They're either
like
pooping
the
or they're
first
having
time I
sex.
took Katie to the zoo, everything was doing it. Even the freaking like what is
doing
he
it or
yeah, like
pooping?
like we
Sex.
watched sex. Like
Okay.
they were sexing. They were
They were
it up.
sexting each other?
Yeah, like we watched the turtles do it. We watched otters. We're like playing around in the freaking like in the river, and then they jumped right up on the land, and boom,
Boom!
boom, they were doing it. What am I supposed to do here? Do I have like a down attack I'm unaware of?
If you had that, yep.
Oh,
Just kind of squishing down.
squish him.
Squish. Is there something...
And like a bear was like touching himself.
Gross. Was there something about what he was drawing?
Probably.
Or...
He did lemon. He did tomato. I don't remember what else.
Yeah, that might be important. I don't know, maybe just a little bit.
Maybe.
Swallow. Those guys look really square. I'm not sure.
They're very rectangular.
And those...
Those are falling.
Oh, those are falling on you. Tubba!
Good thing I can tricksy him.
Goodness. This, what, are we still in that same, this is still that same planet, right? Neo Star?
Yeah.
This one is kind of weird.
No, we're on a new planet.
A new planet.
I don't remember what this one was called.
Dang, that's not useful. The environments are really weird.
This
I
is...
kind of feel like, I wouldn't necessarily say they're getting weirder and weirder. You just swallowed a saw blade.
Yeah, I'm okay.
No, I wanted the cake! I wanted to eat the cake and not be hurting anymore. Cakey, please. All right.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry, dude. We have to end this episode.
Okay,
with failure.
but we'll start the next one like where we should
Tomorrow?
be.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
HAL Laboratory.
They do lots of good stuff there.
Is that a dog with eggs next to it?
Yeah, it's the same symbol from Smash Bros.
No, I've never paid attention to the intro.
All right. Next time.
All right.
Next time
You're
we'll
like,
be past.
shut up.
We'll be past there. Oh.